Nurse Samantha Sam Barons is mugged by a gang of black British teenagers led by Moses in the rough crime-ridden neighborhood of Lambeth in South London. However, something falls from the sky and lands on a nearby parked car. Sam takes advantage of the confusion to flee. Moses tells the gang to allow it, but he wants to see if there's anything he can steal from the car. When he approaches it, a creature attacks and injures him on the face, which he kills with the help of the others. Recognizing its rarity, they hope to profit from it and seek advice from drug dealer Ron. Ron lives on the 25th floor of the same high-rise apartment building where the rest of the gang lives with their parents and legal guardian. Ron, a young zoologist who had come to buy marijuana, and Bruise, a young zoologist, both agree that it is a strange creature. Moses asks the flat's owner and Ron's boss, Gangster Hi-Hats, if they can keep it in the weed room, which is the safest place in the block. He agrees to sell cocaine if Moses, who sells weed for him, starts selling it as well, which Moses accepts. While the gang is looking out at the city, more creatures come down from space in small ships resembling shooting stars, and the boys go to their respective homes to collect machetes, softball bats, cricket bats, swords, switchblades, and firework rockets. Nothing is revealed to their parents. Dennis' father instructs him to take their dog for a walk. Probs and Mayhem, two young kids eager to prove their toughness, also arrive at the crash site. The gang notices that these new aliens are larger, with black fur, massive claws, and light-emitting teeth. They murder Dennis' dog, and the boys flee on foot and by motorcycle. The police apprehend Moses during the chase, while the others hide and watch. Sam confirms that Moses was the mugger in the police van, but two aliens kill the cops and attack the van. The others use a large firework rocket to chase the aliens away, and Dennis approaches and lets Moses out of the holding cell in the back. Sam enters it to protect herself from both the aliens and the gang. The three are attacked again, but they escape in the van. They do, however, collide with Hats in an underground garage. Hats is furious as Sam flees. The other gang members close in on Moses and Dennis just as Hats pulls out a gun. Hats does not believe their alien story until they see one. Hats orders his henchman to investigate, but the henchman is killed by the alien, whom Hats kills with his pistol as the gang flees. They attempt to return to the block while being pursued by aliens, but Biggs is left behind and hides in a garbage container, and an alien bites Pest's leg. They break into Sam's flat after seeing her leave. She tells them to leave, but they assure her that they are now on the same side, fighting the aliens together. Sam is tending to Pest's leg. Moses kills an alien who bursts through her front door. Sam is impressed and decides that staying with the gang is safer. Pest persuades the others that she is still needed as a nurse, and the gang agrees. They all move to the apartment of some neighborhood girls named Tia, Dion, Dimples, and Gloria after hearing dozens of more aliens climbing up the building. They are met with skepticism, but two aliens attack and kill Dennis through a window. Tia and the girls kill one alien with a lamp and a skateboard blade, but the second alien is about to kill Moses when Sam comes to his aid, killing it with a kitchen knife. Recognizing that the creatures only want the boys, the girls kick them out and flee to the street. The gang and Sam decide to hide out in Ron's safe room on the top floor, but they are ambushed by Hats and his two goons. They do, however, escape. Hats and his two goons try to hide in an elevator after being attacked by an alien, but the goons are killed. Hats kills the alien and continues his search for Moses. The gang, now joined by Bruise, makes their way to Ron's apartment, but Jerome is killed along the way by the aliens. When they arrive at Ron's apartment, Hats is waiting for them. Aliens who have climbed the outside of the building, on the other hand, attack through the window and kill Hats. Moses, Pest, Bruise, and Sam make it to the safety of the weed room. Meanwhile, Biggs, still trapped in the garbage bin on the street by one persistent alien, calls for help. But no one can help because the police have cordoned off the streets around the apartment block as part of their investigation into the deaths of the two officers. Probs and Mayhem, on the other hand, use their super soaker water guns to set fire to the alien. Under the UV light in the weed room, Bruise notices liquid on Moses' jacket and concludes that the first, small alien was a female who left a pheromone on Moses, and that the black, larger males are attracted to the smell. They also realize the aliens are blind and use their senses of hearing and smell to find victims. After they make sure Sam doesn't have any of the pheromone on her, she goes to Moses' empty apartment, opens the gas valves to her stove, and safely exits the tower block. Moses and Sam have grown to respect each other, and Moses instructs Pest to return Sam's robbed ring to her, which Pest does reluctantly. Moses then straps the dead female alien to his back and flees the weed room to his apartment, carrying all of the aliens with him. Moses tosses the dead female alien into his kitchen, where all of the males follow, ignites the gas by firing a rocket into the kitchen, and jumps out of his flat, narrowly avoiding the explosion that kills all of the aliens. Sam, the girls, Biggs, Probs, Mayhem, and others watch as Moses grabs a British flag hanging on the balcony and survives. The heavily armed Metropolitan Police officers who arrive arrest Pest, Bruise, Ron, and Moses, but Sam tells them that they actually saved her life. Moses and Pest are in the back of the police van when they hear the crowds chanting for Moses, and Moses smiles, knowing that he has done something heroic this time. Don't forget to subscribe to the WhatCinephile channel for more movie recaps, reviews, trailers, and news.